Today it's time to carry on with chord progressions. Today we talk about the connection first, fifth. If you have watched the previous video, you understand why I'm publishing these tutorials, because I understood that there are students that find complicated the explanation all at once of basic chord progressions, and I've decided to build up the connections one by one. Indeed, today just first, fifth. In the previous video you got the connection first, fourth. The principle is the same. We connect the two chords, saving or keeping, holding the notes or the note that the two consecutive chords have in common. One thing to clarify before proceeding is that moving from the first to the fifth, in this specific case from C major to G major, we have just one note in common, same as I have mentioned in the previous tutorial, whereby moving from the first to the fourth, from C to F, we had also one note in common. We also understood that the fourth is the inversion of the fifth, or the fifth is the inversion of the fourth, and indeed, either you move to the fourth or to the fifth, you will notice that there is just one note in common. Today, in this specific case, we have just the G, the fifth note, C, D, E, F, G. But you will understand in practice. Same as you will understand in the next tutorial that when you move to the chord that is 1/6 apart or 1/3 apart, the notes that there are in common, they are exactly two. But we will understand in practice when will be the right time. Let's dive into the practical understanding of what I mean. So as I said, today we have to connect the chord on the first and the chord on the fifth. Same as I said in the previous tutorials, I want to assume that you know already about the scales and about the chords, how to build up the chords. Anyways, I'm leaving the link for the tutorials where I explained how to build up a scale and how to build up a chord. In these tutorials you will find the foundations, the basic information regarding scales and chords. But anyways, as I said, we are using the C major, we are going to play in C major, and I show you 1 second the basic form of the C major. Obviously C is the first, and the fifth would be the G. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, so C major, and the G major would be this. But, as I am always saying, I'm not going to teach you how to connect the chords in this way, jumping from C to G and keeping both in root position, is very basic position. When you see the notes 1/3 apart, 1/3 means that there is just one key between them, yeah, this is the root position. I'm not teaching you how to connect the chords in root position, but I'm teaching you how to connect the chords, saving, keeping, holding the notes that they have in common. Now, C major and G major have the G in common. You see? G is the first of the G major as well. But now we are holding it here. So G will be still the third note. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third, and will be the third of G major as well, because then B will be the lowest, D will be the intermediate, and G the highest. Because this is indeed G major. If I take the G and I play it here, you see it. Or if I take these two notes, B and D, and I place here, you see G major, clearly, yeah? But we want it connected, well connected. So, we keep also the left hand in a very stable and relaxed position, and we add it just to add extra sound. C major, leading to G major, here we are. This is the way you will be studying. For those that are quite advanced and want to explore different ways, obviously I can say that the ways are many, because you can connect these two chords in thousands of other ways. But the third and only way for basic, anyway, students can be the one of playing then the G major in this way. But I wouldn't suggest it to you following my tutorials and building from scratch the understanding and the practice and the method, because it can create confusion. So just mentioning, for those that want to explore, it could be connected indeed also in this way. But for you starting from scratch, always, for now, keeping the G where it is and moving the other two. And that's all for today. I really hope you have appreciated this tutorial, that you have understood everything, and even more the reason why I am breaking it down in this way. In this way the process will be easier, but the improvements will be definitely faster. Stay tuned, because I'm going to publish more tutorials regarding this project. If it's the first time you are landing on my channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have liked, I would appreciate your comment and your thumb up. Don't forget to share with your friends or with people you know that like piano music and would like to develop their piano skills or the general music skills. And stay tuned, because the best is yet to come. See you in the next video.